How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation Ready Set Play sale is running from now until August 26th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $4, 80% off, Dragon's Crown Pro is a hand-painted 2D action RPG that brings Vanillaware's stunning fantasy world of Hydaelyn to life with gorgeous art, orchestral music, and exhilarating side-scrolling combat. You'll choose from 6 distinct character classes, each with unique skills, abilities, and equipment, and battle through sprawling, monster-filled dungeons packed with traps and treasure in both solo and cooperative multiplayer. It's an 83 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Mark of the Ninja Remastered is a razor-sharp 2D stealth adventure where you use silence, precision, and careful planning to infiltrate enemy compounds and escape unseen. You'll stalk through shadowy corridors, scale walls, disable traps, and manipulate guards using tools, noise, and darkness, all while navigating beautifully hand-painted environments brought to life with fluid animation and crisp 4K remastering. It's a 91 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3, 85% off, XCOM 2 is a turn-based tactical strategy game where you take command of the Avenger, a converted alien supply craft, to rebuild a global resistance and reclaim Earth from alien rule. Recruit soldiers from 5 distinct classes with unique skill trees, research and upgrade weapons and armor with your scientists and engineers, and face a diverse cast of enemies across missions with virtually infinite maps and objectives. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Slime Rancher is a charming first-person sandbox adventure where you play as Beatrix LeBeau, a plucky young rancher who leaves Earth to start a new life on the distant, colorful, whimsical Far Far Range. You'll collect dozens of adorable slimes, grow crops, and explore vast, untamed landscapes while upgrading your all-purpose backpack, expanding your ranch, and experimenting with over 150 hybrid slime combinations. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $4, 70% off, Castle Crashers Remastered is a fast-paced 2D beat-em-up where you battle through colorful kingdoms, rescue princesses, and defeat enemies in a chaotic arcade-style adventure filled with humor and charm. Fight through stages, unlock characters and weapons, and level up your abilities as you play solo or team up in local and online co-op to take on bosses, arenas, and challenging modes across vibrant and varied environments. It's an 83 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, Layers of Fear 2 is a psychological horror adventure where you play an actor aboard a mysterious ocean liner, drawn into a haunting film production that blurs the line between performance and reality. Exploring the shifting corridors of the ship reveals disturbing visions, hidden memories, and surreal, ever-changing environments as your past resurfaces and the role you've been chosen to play slowly unfolds. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4, 75% off, Outlast is a tense first-person survival horror set in the remote Colorado mountains where journalist Miles Upshur investigates the long-abandoned Mount Massive Asylum, recently reopened by the secretive and sinister Murkoff Corporation. Navigate dark, claustrophobic corridors, evade grotesque and relentless enemies, and uncover a horrifying conspiracy that blurs science, religion, and human depravity. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 75% off, Go Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is a family-friendly action adventure where Batman teams up with DC heroes and villains to travel across the universe and stop the villainous Brainiac from shrinking entire worlds. Switching between a huge roster of heroes and villains, players explore a variety of LEGO-built lantern worlds and use unique powers granted by the lantern rings to overcome obstacles and unlock secret areas. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $4, 80% off, Torchlight 2 is a fast, fun, and loot-filled action RPG set in a quirky world of bloodthirsty monsters, bountiful treasures, and sinister secrets, where you choose from 4 distinct classes with robust skill trees and adventure solo or with up to 4 players online through vast, randomized areas. Pets fight alongside you or venture out to sell your loot while you keep exploring, ensuring fresh layouts and monsters across every run. It's an 88 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 65 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, Layers of Fear is a psychological horror exploration game where players delve into the mind of an insane painter and uncover the dark secrets behind his obsession as they navigate a constantly shifting Victorian-era mansion. Experience a story-driven journey through living art, psychedelic environments, and haunting visions while piecing together the painter's tragic past to complete his ultimate masterpiece. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2, 90% off, This War of Mine, The Little Ones is a gritty survival experience that follows a group of civilians, including children, struggling to endure life in a war-torn city. Manage scarce resources and craft essential supplies like beds and stoves, make devastating life-or-death decisions under constant threat, and protect vulnerable young survivors whose needs and perspectives dramatically reshape how you approach each desperate day. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3, 85% off, Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris is an isometric action adventure that blends fast-paced combat, puzzle solving, and cooperative exploration in an ancient Egyptian setting. Play solo or with up to 3 other players as Lara teams up with rival Carter Bell and the gods Horus and Isis, battling enemies from the Egyptian underworld while navigating trap-filled tombs and cleverly designed environmental puzzles. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 25 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4, 70% off, Shady Part of Me is an emotional puzzle platformer where you navigate surreal dreamscapes as a little girl in her shadow, blending 2D and 3D gameplay with introspective storytelling. Work together to overcome emotional struggles, manipulate light and shadows, and use time-rewinding abilities to solve contemplative puzzles, while exploring unique watercolor-inspired environments filled with twists, surprises, and poetic charm. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $4, 70% off, Broforce is an over-the-top run-and-gun platformer where an underfunded paramilitary team of explosive bros battles terrorists to save the world with extreme force and unrelenting patriotic fury. You'll play solo or in 4-player co-op, unleashing dozens of unique characters with signature weapons, destroying fully destructible terrain, and tackling both co-op missions and competitive deathmatch challenges. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 75% off, Tormented Souls is a survival horror adventure that channels the spirit of classics like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Following Carolyn Walker, she investigates the mysterious disappearance of twin girls in a decrepit, decaying mansion filled with nightmarish secrets. You'll explore the eerie halls of Winter Lake, solving fiendish puzzles, scavenging scarce resources, and surviving grotesque creatures that stalk every shadowed corridor. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, Fury Unleashed is a fast-paced roguelike where you blast through the pages of a living comic book, uncovering why your creators lost faith and proving him wrong. Play solo or in local and online co-op through handcrafted levels, expanding your weaponry, unlocking permanent upgrades, and mastering a combo system that rewards high-speed play while facing 40 challenging bosses across diverse, dynamic environments. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $4, 85% off, Darkest Dungeon is a gothic roguelike turn-based RPG where you recruit and lead a team of flawed heroes through twisted forests, forgotten warrens, and ruined crypts, facing monstrous enemies, famine, disease, and psychological stress. You'll manage your party's fears and afflictions while battling an array of eldritch horrors and a punishing strategic combat system that rewards planning, risk management, and adaptable tactics. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $2, 85% off, Indigo Prophecy is the first groundbreaking interactive drama from Quantic Dream, the creators of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, where you experience a chilling paranormal thriller set in 1990s New York City. Play both sides of a gripping murder conspiracy as ordinary people are mysteriously possessed to commit shocking crimes, uncovering the dark supernatural forces behind a chilling series of mysterious killings. It's an 85 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Invisible Inc. is a tactical espionage game where you command elite agents to infiltrate the world's most dangerous corporations, relying on stealth, precision, and teamwork to survive high-stakes missions. Start with any of the 10 unlockable agents and 10 programs to crack corporate security, while navigating tense, procedurally generated worlds where locations, threats, security systems, and loot change every playthrough. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Dragon Ball Xenoverse is an action RPG where you create and fully customize your own warrior to embark on epic online and offline adventures across the Dragon Ball universe. You'll train under iconic Dragon Ball characters, learn powerful new skills, fight alongside Trunks to restore the original story, and explore the bustling Toki Toki City Hub where you can team up with or battle over 200 players worldwide in multiplayer tournaments. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $4, 70% off, Pepper Grinder is an action-packed pirate adventure where Pepper and her super-powered drilling device, Grinder, set out to reclaim treasure stolen by mischievous gnarlings across dangerous seas. Players burrow through terrain and water, control machines, and pulverize enemies, all while collecting jewels, solving clever puzzles, and upgrading abilities in a colorful world filled with secrets, hidden treasures, and exciting challenges. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5, 80% off, The Chant is a third-person horror action-adventure set on a remote spiritual island retreat where a ritual goes wrong and unleashes a psychedelic dimension of cosmic terror. You'll explore a haunting island, interact with troubled survivors, and fight or flee from prismatic creatures, while carefully managing mind, body, and spirit through crafting, combat, and supernatural abilities as you uncover a cult's dark past. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Paradise Killer is a murder mystery adventure set on an island outside reality, where a rogue civilization seeks to resurrect dead alien gods and wield unimaginable cosmic power. You play as investigator Lady Love Dies, solving the murder of the Council before the island's rebirth, while exploring a bizarre, cryptic world, collecting evidence, interrogating suspects, and piecing together conflicting testimonies to build your own case. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4, 85% off, KeyWe is a chaotic co-op postal puzzle game where you play as Jeff and Deborah, two adorable kiwi birds navigating the bustling Bungalow Basin telepost office together. With no hands to help, you'll frantically flap, jump, peck, and butt slam your way through wildly interactive mailrooms, from the drop-off depot to the telegraph desk, facing sandstorms, blizzards, carnivorous plants, and paranormal activity along the way. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4, 90% off, Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments is a gripping detective adventure where you solve 6 thrilling, intricate cases, from murders to spectacular thefts, sometimes venturing into the fantastical. Decide carefully whether to follow your moral compass or strictly enforce the law, using 14 detection skills to investigate, interrogate, and determine suspects' fates, with consequences that shape your reputation and the world. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.